Hey everyone, welcome back to Touch Trove, your home for everything Apple, tech, and the future of innovation. And today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting upgrades Apple has planned for 2025, the M5 Mac Mini. Now, I know what you're thinking. The Mac Mini has always looked like the quiet kid in Apple's class. Small, unassuming, and often overlooked next to the MacBook Pro or Mac Studio. But this year, things are different. Apple's smallest desktop might just become the loudest statement of performance we've ever seen from the company. Because beneath that minimal, silver shell could be a chip so powerful that it changes what we expect from a mini computer forever. So let's break down why tech insiders are calling the M5 Mac Mini the silent giant of Apple's 2025 lineup, and why this could be the desktop that steals the show next year. 1. M5 chip power, smaller machine. Bigger brains at the heart of this next-gen Mini lies Apple's upcoming M5 chip, crafted on TSMC's 2-nanometer architecture, a leap that could redefine efficiency and raw power. We're talking about up to 35% faster CPU performance, nearly double the GPU throughput, and dramatically lower power consumption. To put that in perspective, that's like packing the performance of a high-end desktop tower into something barely larger than a sandwich. Early internal benchmarks reportedly show the M5 outpacing even the M4 Pro in sustained workloads, especially in GPU-intensive tasks like Final Cut Pro rendering or 3D modeling. Apple's Silicon team has been quietly building toward this moment, and if they pull it off, the M5 Mac Mini won't just compete with traditional PCs, it could outperform them while using a fraction of the energy. And that's the magic of Apple's unified architecture. Everything, CPU, GPU, neural engine, works in perfect harmony. This isn't just evolution, it's desktop reinvention. AI-powered performance, Apple Intelligence comes home. Apple Intelligence, the company's biggest AI initiative ever, is coming to macOS Sequoia and beyond, and the M5 Mac Mini will be one of the first machines built to handle it natively. That means everything from smarter Siri interactions to local AI editing in Logic Pro and Final Cut Pro. Picture this. You say, trim the silent parts and boost color tones, and your Mac does it, instantly. Without uploading a single frame to the cloud, AI isn't just another buzzword here, it's baked into the silicon. The neural engine on the M5 chip is rumored to process over 25 trillion operations per second, giving your desktop brain power comparable to professional AI workstations that cost thousands more. And since Apple's entire AI framework runs on device, your personal data, creative projects, and conversations stay completely private. This is the Apple way. Privacy meets performance. So for developers, creators, and anyone exploring AI-driven workflows, this little box could become your secret weapon. 3. Design. Sleeker, smarter, and possibly fanless. Let's talk design. Because Apple never updates the Mac Mini unless they have a reason. Leaks suggest a thinner aluminum chassis, with re-engineered thermal pathways that let it stay cool even during sustained heavy workloads. Some prototypes reportedly feature a completely fanless design, which, if true, would make this the quietest Mac ever made. Imagine a workstation powerful enough for 4K editing, yet so silent you can record a podcast right beside it. There's also buzz about a space black finish, a first for the Mac Mini, matching the aesthetic of the latest MacBook. Pros, it's not just about looks. It's about Apple's confidence that the M5 chip can deliver extreme performance without the noise or heat that usually comes with it. 4. Storage and connectivity. Built for creators and developers, Apple is reportedly boosting the Mac Mini's ceiling to a massive 8TB SSD and up to 48GB of unified memory. Combine that with the new Thunderbolt 5 ports, and you're looking at support for multiple 8K monitors, external GPUs, and ultra-fast storage arrays. Connectivity gets an upgrade too, Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, and potentially a 10 gig Ethernet port as standard on higher-end models. All this turns the Mini into a serious hub for creators. Video editors can run full 8K timelines. Coders can virtualize multiple environments, and musicians can plug in every interface they own. And here's the kicker. If Apple manages to keep the base price near $699, this could become the most affordable entry into professional-grade Apple Silicon computing yet. 5. Who is it for? The M5 Mac Mini isn't just for casual users. It's for the creators who render videos all day, the engineers compiling heavy code bases, and the developers pushing AI boundaries. But it's also for anyone who simply wants the smoothest Mac OS experience. Zero lag, instant app launches, and buttery smooth multitasking. You can pair it with any monitor, any keyboard, any setup, whether that's a minimalist home desk or a full editing studio. For small businesses and creative startups, it's the ideal workhorse, compact, silent, and shockingly capable. And for travelers or digital nomads, just toss it in your backpack, connect it to any screen, and boom, you've got a full Apple workstation wherever you go. 6. Expected launch and pricing based on Apple's product cycle. The M5 Mac Mini will likely debut in mid-2025, following the M5 MacBook Pro reveal at WWDC or a special fall event. Apple traditionally keeps the Mini's pricing aggressive to attract new users into the ecosystem, so expect a starting point around $699 for the base M5 model and possibly $1,099, $299 for higher spec configurations with more storage and memory. Given what it could offer, that price-to-performance ratio might make this the best value Mac in Apple's entire 2025 lineup. Final thoughts: for years, the Mac Mini has quietly sat in the corner, overshadowed by the flashy iMac and the powerhouse Mac Studio. But the tides are turning. The M5 Mac Mini could redefine what a desktop computer means, a tiny, energy-efficient cube that punches far above its weight. If the leaks hold true, this will be the most important Mini since Apple first introduced the M1 back in 2020. A silent, cool, insanely fast machine designed for the AI era, and ready to compete head-to-head with PCs that cost twice as much. So before you spend thousands upgrading your setup, maybe hold on just a bit longer. We're talking full 8K video editing, advanced AI tools, and multi-display setups, all in a machine that literally fits in your hand. And with Wi-Fi 7, Thunderbolt 5, and Apple Intelligence built in, it's ready for the next decade of computing. If Apple keeps the price near $6,999, the M5 Mac Mini could easily become the best value Mac of 2025. Small, fast, and smart in all the right ways. Because this little beast might just be the Mac that changes everything. Thanks for watching Touch Trove, your space for deep dive tech breakdowns, Apple leaks, and everything shaping tomorrow's innovation. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next update on Apple's 2025 lineup. So before you spend thousands upgrading your setup, maybe hold on just a bit longer, because this little beast might just be the Mac that changes everything. That's exactly what the M5 Mac Mini is shaping up to do in 2025. Powered by Apple's new 2nm M5 chip, this little box could deliver up to 35% faster CPU speeds and almost double the GPU performance, all while staying whisper quiet.